My friend, listen, okay? You are on the right path, all right? Let me tell you something. It doesn't matter where you are right now. It doesn't matter what you're doing right now. It doesn't matter if you are trying to decipher or choose which choice to take, which direction to take. It does not matter, okay? You're on the right path. No matter what choice, no matter what decision you make, it's still going to lead you to the path that God is taking you to, my friend. Okay? And how you're going to know that is because you're going to feel a sense of peace. You're going to feel at ease. You're not going to be stressing about things that you normally stress over. You're just kind of going to be going with the flow and trusting the process and trusting the path that God has you on, my friend. You see, my friend, when you're not on the right path, you're going to get discouraged. You're going to start to feel discouraged. You're going to stop doing a lot of things that you were so passionate about. You are going to stop doing the things that you enjoy, the things that you love the most. Okay, you are going to end up allowing and letting people in your space that has nothing to do with God's purpose for you. Okay, you will start to look back on your past, and your past will be trying to overtake you based off your past feelings, your past moments and things that you were dealing with. You're going to start to feel all those emotions, and that's going to cause you to stop doing the things that God has called you to do, whether that's stop reading your Bible, stop praying, don't want to engage in godly habits or doing things that you know that you enjoy most, and that's what keeps you balanced, okay? But when you are going the right way and when you are on the right path, you see, when you're on the right path, you continually move forward, okay? When you're on the wrong path, it's not that you're turning left or turning right. When you're on the right path, you're going straight. When you're on the wrong path, that means you just decided, you know what? I'm finna turn around and go back for a second. Like, that's how you know when you're not doing what God called you to do, because that practically means you went back on everything that you said that you were not going to do anymore. You started back drinking, you started back smoking, like you're going back to the things that God literally delivered you from, my friend. You see, and if you are in a place right now where you are struggling to get on the right path, you are struggling with those things, look, my friend, we are not here to judge you, okay? We are not. I used to smoke. I used to drink. I used to engage in all of those activities. I'm pretty sure a lot of people did. And if you never did, well, congratulations to you, my friend. I'm proud of you, you know. But we've all engaged in things like that. A lot of us have done some things like that. But that does not make who you are. God will take you and turn you all the way around, okay? And honestly, I wasn't never really a big smoker, a big drinker. Like, I would only drink if it was like a special occasion, maybe if there was like a party or something going on, a celebration, then yeah, you may see me pick up, you know, some little wine coolers or something. I never really drunk heavy, you know. I might have like a little vodka from time to time, but vodka was not my thing, y'all. And like, I would only have vodka if it was there. I never really just like went out of my way to go buy it. Like, I was mostly like a wine gal. Like, I, like wine, but I literally just stopped drinking wine. I have never got drunk off of wine at all, but that's just, I'm more of like a wine person. I don't like to drink all those hard drinks. But I don't really drink at all. I don't smoke. I don't do any of that. I've never smoked a cigarette. I can't stand the smell. The smell is what gets me. I can't stand it. But that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying, my friend, I just wanted to let y'all know that, because I'm trying to get y'all to understand that we are not perfect. Okay, God has delivered each and every one of us from something. Okay, it is something that we were battling with. It is something that we have went through, my friend, that God has delivered us from. And that's why God wants to use us to be able to give our testimony. Okay, it's something that you are going through, my friend. It's something that you've been through, that you can bless somebody else and help them get through what you got through, my friend. Okay, you are on the right path. I know you've been sitting there, you probably been feeling stuck. You probably been feeling like your life on a daily day basis is just on a constant repeat. My friend, look, I felt that same way too. I feel like that mostly all the time, because every day as a single parent, as a mom, my routine is like the same almost every day. Hardly anything changes, unless, God is calling me to switch it up or do something different. But what I'm telling you is that you are on the right path. It doesn't matter where you decide to move. It doesn't matter what choice you decide in your life. You are still going to get to where God is taking you. It may just take you longer than others. Somebody might get to that destination before you. It doesn't matter what route, what time, it doesn't matter. Okay, you are still going to get there. But the only thing that you should be aware of is not going back. Don't turn around after you've been through all of these emotions and trials and tribulations. Don't turn around and go back to the same thing God told you to stay away from, that God told you that was forbidden, my friend. And hopefully, like, the drinking example was like something that can kind of like resonate with somebody, to get y'all to understand what I mean by going back and turning around. And it couldn't necessarily just be off of drinking or those habits. It could be dealing with sexual things, dealing with certain partners, going back to a person who did you wrong from the jump, but they swayed their way in by their words. Okay, their words was soft as butter, smoother than butter, but what was in their heart? They imagined mischief against you. Okay, they acted as if you are this and you are that, but deep down in the inside they were of war. They wanted to fight against you because they knew that you were a child of God. You see, don't go back to people like that. And then for yourself, if you are doing things in your own personal life and you're going back to some of your old ways and some of your old patterns, then you got to take time out yourself and think about, okay, when I did this before, it really didn't get me nowhere. So if I do this again, what's going to happen? The same thing. You're going to continually keep getting the same result based off the things that you do. You're going to constantly keep getting those same results. Okay. So in order for you to do better, you got to know better as well. We all have to. But I'm just here to let you know, my friend, that you are on the right path. Trust where God is taking you. Okay, trust where God is taking you. If you landed on this video, you best to believe, my friend, you are on the right path. I don't care if you are in a relationship, just got in a relationship, just got out of a relationship, single parent, not a parent. It doesn't matter. You're on the right path, and the enemy will try to do anything that he can to discourage you, to stop you, to make you feel scared, to make you start to worry and to doubt and to fear where you are headed and where you are going. But no weapons formed against you will prosper, my friend. Okay, you are of light. You are a child of God, and you have to keep the faith and keep walking this journey, knowing that you are headed to that land flowing with milk and honey. Okay, God already knows where you're going. It's in you. You just got to trust where God is taking you. And that's where faith comes in. Trust in the things that you are unable to see. Okay. You are on the right path. You see, my friend, you are on the right path. Okay. You may come in contact with a lot of people that may just try to test you to see if you are who you say you are. Okay. But deep down inside, my friend, you know who you are. And just by somebody else's opinion towards you or how they feel about you does not mean that you have to stop everything that you are doing just to show somebody that this is really who you are. You don't have to stop just to show yourself or please someone else. Okay, my friend? I'm trying to get you to understand that no matter what you're going through, no matter what you are facing, no matter who you are up against, it is God's way over anybody's way, okay? Like I said, a lot of people make it seem like we have the power and authority to control somebody else and to control how they react and to control. Okay, look, God gave us power for ourselves. He didn't give us power for nobody else besides either healing somebody, praying for somebody, and that brings, the angels, the healing and all of that. Speaking life to somebody where they probably felt dead or felt like their life was over, and just speaking life over them is like an instant healing, a deliverance for somebody, prayer for deliverance. There's all type of powers that God has given us to heal others, but God didn't give us power to control other people. Okay, my friend? So what I'm telling you, if somebody is choosing to walk away from you, child, let them walk. Let them walk, okay? And let's just hope and pray that they don't fall and stumble along the way, okay? Because if they were bold enough to walk away from you, my friend, they was not for you. If they were bold enough to fumble the bag, my friend, they were not for you, okay, my friend? Let me tell you, my friend, you are a flower, okay? You are a flower. You are a precious flower. You bloom so bright. Okay, and a lot of people see how beautiful you bloom and how beautiful you shine, and they want to know what you have deep down off inside of you. You are not out here running to get this person, to get that person, to do this and to do that, just to get everybody to like you, my friend. You are staying still. You are staying planted, okay? You're staying planted. You got people coming to you right now. You got people checking for you because you staying in your own lane. And see, that's what the children of God do. We stay in our own lane. We ain't out here chasing people. We not doing that. We learned our lesson from that. Look, my friend, we learned our lesson. We are not chasing people no more. We ain't doing none of that. We might have did that in our younger days, our little high school days, our early dating stages, because we wasn't too aware of the dating pool pit. But now that God has pulled us out of that dating pit, we already know what's up in there. So we are trying to stay, in our secret place to protect ourselves and to honestly protect others, because we are not giving ourselves anymore to people who are constantly going to take. And you got to understand that when you are trying to look for somebody that you really love and somebody that you see that, is willing to go out of their way for you and to do anything for you, you don't want to end up with somebody who is a taker, because you may be a giver. You may love to give your all, okay? And us as givers, we have no limit. But do you think a taker has a limit? No, they don't have a limit. So you're going to be having to give to this person for the rest of your life just because you were so desperate to have love or to love somebody, okay? And I don't want that for you. Neither do I want that for myself. Okay, my friend, I want to be with somebody that loves me for me, and that I don't have to go out of my way to do X, Y, and Z for you, because I feel like I deserve all the finer things, and you should too. Okay, you should too, because we've had our fair and share of going out of our way for people, doing X, Y, and Z for people, but what did we get in return? And it's not necessarily saying that we have to stop doing what God called us to do, but it's the simple fact of making sure that we get what is ours in the process, okay? We are too precious to be allowing people to walk over us, to stomp on us, to do anything else to us, because we know how it feels. We've been through it, okay? We literally deserve all the finer things in life, okay? God put it in us already, and the fact that we are walking and knowing that, okay, we want a husband to treat us as the church, my friend, and that's what I want. That's what you want, okay? And for the husbands out there, you want to, spoil your woman. You want to treat her like the church, okay? But, Good women and good men is very rare. Okay, and if you ain't in a relationship right now, my friend, maybe it's just not your time. Okay, maybe it's not our time, friend. We got to learn how to be patient and love on ourselves, so when we do find somebody, and when God does lead us through the right paths and take us where we need to go, we will know how to get through these trials and these tests that comes our way. You are on the right path, okay? Whether you believe it or not. Stop feeling bad. Stop feeling sad. And maybe you're not feeling sad, okay? Maybe you're just a little confused, and maybe you may just be kind of feeling a little bit discouraged along your journey, okay? But you got to understand that God is watching our every move. God is watching everything we do, okay? And we just got to trust the process. Like I say, I will say it time and time again. We got to keep the faith and trust the process, honey. You ain't missing nothing out here in this world that you probably ain't already experienced. It is nothing out here, okay? But drama. Okay? Drama. And that's what the world is feeding off of, is drama and people problems and a lot of stuff that you really don't have no time for. Okay? You are on the right path. You're doing amazing. Okay? So keep going and keep being patient and waiting, because good things always comes to those who wait. All right? Peace.